Hello friends, before this topic we will discuss about cleavage of CO bond. So now we have a 3 or 4 mark question which is important for the board examination. It is about oxidation of alcohol. So we will discuss about what you mean by oxidation. So in a simple way we will mention a definition of oxidation. So definition of oxidation is removal of hydrogen or addition of oxygen or increase in oxidation number. These are the definitions of oxidation. So for oxidation purpose we require oxidizing reagent. So let us discuss about oxidizing reagent. So we have several type of oxidizing agent, like generally oxidizing agent are of two type. Number one, strong oxidizing agent and weak oxidizing agent, and number two, weak oxidizing agent. Okay, we will discuss about first one. What is a strong oxidizing agent? Reagent like KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7. These two reagents are act as a strong oxidizing agent. Now next question should be arise that in which media both reagents are generally used. So if we discuss about KMnO4, it is generally used in acidic media or in alkaline media, or you are also carry out reaction in presence of neutral medium. So KMnO4 can work in acidic, alkaline as well as neutral media. Now what is about K2Cr2O7? It is called as a potassium dichromate. It is only used in presence of acidic media. Now out of these two, which one is the best oxidizing agent? So our answer is KMnO4. Why? Because KMnO4 on oxidation of alcohol will give 100% of carboxylic acid. But what is the drawback of K2Cr2O7? It will give acid as well as ester as a byproduct. So before this topic we will discuss over here. Now let us check weak oxidizing agent. So pyridinium chlorochromate is used in the presence of CH2Cl2. It is weak oxidizing agent. Moreover, this reagent is only oxidize alcohol to aldehyde. So now next question or our important discussion about this oxidizing agent. So MCQ type questions arise from here. Number 1, KMnO4, it gives 100% acid, means there is no byproduct. Number 2, a second oxidizing reagent, it is K2Cr2O7. Its drawback is it gives acid as a product with ester as a byproduct. So this is the drawback. And number 3, third point about PCC. So what is PCC? It is called as a pyridinium chlorochromate. So the structure of pyridinium chlorochromate is this is pyridine, this is pyridinium ion, this is pyridinium chlorochromate. So this is the structure of PCC, which is weak oxidizing agent. So first two are strong oxidizing agent and last one it is a weak oxidizing agent. Now we will discuss about oxidation of alcohol. Generally we know that we have three type of alcohol. First, primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. Let us discuss each and every reaction in detail. Okay, we will start first one, oxidation of primary alcohol. So the structure of primary alcohol is RCH2OH. This is primary type alcohol. Now this alcohol is on oxidation with strong oxidizing agent. I will mention condition O means oxidation in presence of KMnO4, in presence of acid, or we can use in presence of alkali. So here you are also allowed to use acid, alkali or neutral media. So oxidation means first of all it will remove two hydrogen from here. So we have product RCHO, means here we get aldehyde as a intermediate compound. Now this aldehyde compound is on further oxidation in presence of KMnO4, in presence of acid. One of the excess oxygen is added over here and it is converted to RCOOH, means we get carboxylic acid as a product. So look over the reaction scheme. Primary alcohol in presence of strong oxidizing agent via aldehyde, ultimately it will give carboxylic acid as a final product. Now reaction in presence of weak oxidizing agent. So I will write this is primary alcohol as we know. In presence of weak oxidizing agent. Weak oxidizing agent means pyridinium chlorochromate, which is dissolved into organic solvent like methylene dichloride. So role of weak oxidizing agent is only convert alcohol into aldehyde. So it restrict reaction up to aldehyde. So it will give aldehyde as a product. So look at the difference. We will mention over here in presence of strong oxidizing agent. Now here second reaction in presence of weak oxidizing agent. So this is the difference between strong and weak oxidizing agent. Strong oxidizing agent ultimately give carboxylic acid and weak oxidizing agent restrict reaction up to only aldehyde. So this is all about primary alcohol. Now we have second type of alcohol which is called as a secondary alcohol. So the general structure of secondary alcohol is RCHOHR. This is secondary alcohol. Now this secondary alcohol is oxidized in presence of, we have another reagent also which is generally used for oxidation. It is CrO3 in presence of anhydrous media. So this is the reagent which is also used as oxidizing agent, which remove these two hydrogens which are present over here. So suppose I will cover these two hydrogen. What is we have? RCOR. So the structure that we get, it is a RCOR, means we get ketone as a product. So oxidation of secondary alcohol will give ketone as a product. As per example, suppose instead of R we will choose methyl group, then we have an example like this, which undergo oxidation in presence of above reagent. So here removal of two hydrogen will give CH3CO CH3, means we get acetone over here which is ketone. A second example which is frequently asked in examination, that we have example of secondary alcohol in term of cyclic compound. This is cyclohexane, and if I will introduce OH group over here, it is cyclohexane also. I will write name over here, cyclohexanol. This cyclohexanol should be oxidized in presence of CrO3 and anhydrous medium. So here one hydrogen is removed from here and other hydrogen is removed from this carbon. Look at the valence of this carbon, 1 2 and 3, means still it have one hydrogen atom over here. So two hydrogen atom removed via formation of double bond. So we get product like this. This product is called as a cyclohexanone, NONE. Look over here, ONE means ketone and OL means alcohol. So oxidation of secondary alcohol will give ketone as a product, and these two are the examples. Now we will discuss about a third one. It is tertiary alcohol. So tertiary alcohol general structure, it is R C OH having two more alkyl group. This is called as a tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol is not oxidized. Why? Because the OH group containing carbon should not having any hydrogen for removal. So absence of hydrogen over here, I will make it very clear. Absence of hydrogen is the main reason due to that a tertiary alcohol should not be oxidized. So these are the oxidation reaction, but moreover in our textbook the reaction of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol with copper metal at 573 Kelvin temperature are also given, and they are asked in examination for the 2 mark each. So we will write over here. A question should be like this. Reactions of alcohol with Cu metal. So we will discuss this point in detail. Okay, so we have three type of alcohol. So I will write first example, CH3 CH2 OH. This is primary alcohol which is called as a ethanol. In presence of copper and heated at 573 Kelvin temperature. So here what is the role of copper? So it will remove water. So here, so from here we will remove two hydrogen atom in form of H2. So we have CH3CHO, means we get aldehyde as a product. And what is the name of this component? It is ethanol, or we can say that it is acetaldehyde. So this is the trivial name of above compound. Now about secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol is a CH3 CHOH CH3. This is secondary alcohol. In secondary alcohol, what is the name of this compound? So this is carbon number 1, carbon 2, carbon 3. Means propane is our parent compound, in which number 2 having all group. So propane 2 all, it is name of reagent. Now it should be react with copper metal at 573 Kelvin temperature. So here also removal of two hydrogen in form of H2 gas. So we have product CH3 CO CH3, which functional group containing compound? Ketone, and name of compound is acetone or propane 2 on. Now third type of alcohol. Third type of alcohol, it is a CH3. CH3. I will write CH3 in very separate manner like this. CH2 plus H means CH3 having OH. This is a tertiary alcohol. This tertiary alcohol in presence of copper at 573 Kelvin temperature. Now here it will lose OH group from here, H from here. In form of minus, water is removed from these two carbon via formation of double bond between here. So we get product CH3, CH3 double bond CH2. So here we get alkene as a product. So what is the summary of these reactions with copper? So primary alcohol will give aldehyde, secondary alcohol always give ketone, but tertiary alcohol in presence of copper will give alkene. So here in a particular primary and secondary alcohol, copper will act as a dehydrogenating reagent, but for tertiary alcohol, copper act as a dehydration reagent. So we will mention over here. For primary and secondary alcohol, copper act as a dehydrogenating reagent, but for tertiary, this is the short scheme, but for tertiary alcohol, copper should always act as a dehydrating reagent. So this is the short scheme to remember. So I will mention over here, it is short scheme. So primary, secondary, in which copper is a dehydrogenating reagent, it is asked in examination in form of MCQ, and tertiary, in which copper always act as a dehydrating reagent. Now about the complete whole question of alcohol oxidation should be asked in 3 mark. Now we will discuss about assignment questions. So at the end, on the base of above discussed topic, we have assignment number 6, which is used for exam. Question number 1, describe various type of oxidizing agent for oxidation of alcohol. So in this question, generally you have to write in very brief types of oxidizing agent, what is the advantage of each oxidizing agent, and what is the drawback of each oxidizing agent, should be asked in 2 mark. And next one is about oxidation of alcohol. It is a fully descriptive type question, so it should be asked majority in 3 mark type question. Next one is what is the role of copper metal when it react with primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Earlier we were discussed on the base of short scheme as well as a detailed described scheme. So here you are allowed to write either in form of short scheme or a detailed answer. And number 4, on the base of this type, a complete reaction scheme question, or we have conversion like question. So generally board use a last question like this. It is a conversion type question, means how ethanol is a convert to ethanoic acid. This is a conversion type question, so I will mention over here in form of or. This is conversion. Ethanol to acetic acid. So we have two type of question, either in form of complete the reaction scheme which is given over here, or in form of conversion. So conversion should be asked in 2 mark. and complete the reaction scheme in which each and every reaction having 1 marks to each. So in exam we have number of questions like complete the reaction as well as conversion scheme. So today we will discuss about a complete oxidation reaction of alcohol. Thanks.